Good morning.
The wind has come up suddenly, but good morning.
Yes, welcome back to our Karoo series. It's now day 3 and we are just taking a stroll here from lovely Daisy Cottage. We're going to explore the town a bit this morning.
Yes, just have a nice walk.
So after a lot of driving yesterday, we decided that today is going to be a day of more relaxing, and we're just going to spend some time walking through the town, exploring the town and the surrounding areas. But everywhere we walk, it is just so beautiful.
But can I just say, everywhere we will walk, there is horse and donkey droppings.
Yeah.
Because there's horses that belong to some of the people here that just walk around
Freely.
They are a bit dangerous apparently.
Yeah.
They do kick you if you go close. But this morning we woke up with the braying of some donkeys. How wonderful.
Yeah, it's just...
If we spot them, we'll definitely
Yeah.
show you.
But just look at this
Oh,
beautiful
it's
little
lovely.
garden just here. Anneli, I find it interesting that Grave Street leads to the cemetery.
We're going to show you a house that's fascinated us from the very first moment we came to Nieu-Bethesda many years
Yeah,
ago. Apparently this house was built by an artist. It's closed up now, but
Yeah.
still you're going to see, it's wonderful.
We're going to try and show you. It is just the...
Yes.
I mean, what is it about this house? It is just the haphazard way in which it
Yeah,
was.
you can see an artist
together.
built it. I absolutely love it.
It is as if certain parts were just added on
For fun.
what the feeling was at that stage. This is
Yes.
now what needs to get
Yeah.
added. So let's have a look.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
You see that the tiles on the roof is made of slabs of stone.
Yes.
Let's just have a look. Maybe we see more of these turrets on this side. Eh?
Oh,
Yeah, look at this. What is it called?
Random. I love it.
That is very appropriate. You can see the name.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Na, na, na. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na, na, na. But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me.
This is the sports complex here in Nieu-Bethesda with lots of tennis courts there at the back, and also quite a nice bowling green here. Seems like this road is going to be paved. It will be the first road in Nieu-Bethesda that is not a dirt road. Hallo.
Kyk hoe mooi is hy.
Prachtig. Look so. Are you the general dealer store cat? Hello. It's probably the only general store in
Yes, but it's got such
Nieu-Bethesda.
lovely character.
It's a beautiful gallery.
Some lovely art, yes.
It's a good variation of many different kinds of art. Yeah, so we explored quite a bit of Nieu-Bethesda now. We've circled back to our little house now, so we're gonna just relax a bit and get some coffee.
Yes.
Okay, our coffee is ready, so let me just get Annalie's coffee. I think they are relaxing here in the front part of the house. Where are you? Yo, that looks very relaxing.
We even made it possible for kikkervoetjies.
Oh, Frikkie is also just passed out a bit.
We put his blanket on
Yeah.
top, so now you can lie.
You see, if he really lies very nicely, or very relaxed, his feet is like that. At
Look
the
how
back.
white his little feet are.
Yeah, it's walking in dusty roads that's causing this. So yeah, there's a very nice coffee. I hope it's going to be good. Should I do the barista coffee taste?
You want to do the barista coffee taste? Not Papa. Wat op aarde?
Wow, yeah, it's good. Okay, let's go. That was a nice cup of coffee now
Yeah, thank you.
at the house. So we are actually taking the car because we're now first going to the Owl House, which is probably or arguably the most well-known place in Nieu-Bethesda, but it's very close. But we're going to take the car because we want to do some driving afterwards. But first stop is the general dealer store. We just want
Yeah,
to.
we need some water.
The water is quite brackish.
Very
in the
brackish.
tap, so
My coffee was a bit funny.
it's not quite to our taste in the coffee. But we're just going to get some bottled water at the general dealer store. Then we will move over to the Owl House.
I think the most fascinating thing about her house is I feel she made beauty in a place where there's not much gardening you can do.
Yeah.
She just made it beautiful with other things. So I'm excited to show it to you. We've been there a few times because I just have to go back every time.
Yeah, it's a fascinating place. I think it describes or depicts quite a complex woman.
Yes.
Somebody that
Yeah.
had her battles to fight, and probably nobody will really understand why she did what she did in terms of the art that she produced. Frikkie can go along as long as we carry him in our arms.
Helen was born in the isolated Karoo village of Nieu-Bethesda in 1897. She was the youngest of 6 children. Helen's simple decision to embellish her environment grew into an obsessive urge to express her deepest feelings, her dreams, and her desires. From the mundane articles that surrounded her, she created a symbolic language of sun faces, owls, and other images.
This must be the room that was painted black where her father stayed. So she painted it black, apparently after he died. She called it the Lion's Den. Yo, have you seen the Lion's Den?
Yes.
Yo, that is...
Her father must have been a very unpleasant person to give him a
No,
room
it's...
like that.
And
Wow.
I mean, a windowless room. It just
Yes.
seems...
Shoo. very sad.
But let's go inside and have a look inside of this house. Oh! Ricky's going in. Sure. Look how neatly this floor is laid out with glass.
Yeah.
These are all glass on the
The
door.
walls are covered in glass, and doors as well.
She was really fascinated by glass.
Yeah, she was.
This is the kitchen, Annelou.
Wow.
A big sun.
Yeah, and sun smiling down.
Just walking around this house and the surroundings provides for a fascinating opportunity to get some insight into Helen Martin's life. But yeah, I don't think we will really understand what has driven her to do all these things. But from a visitor's perspective, it conjures up a lot of emotions. That was a very interesting stop at.
It was, but it leaves me. It's you, as you said. It gives me feelings that I can't really verbalize. But sadness, a lot of sadness.
A lot of sadness, and
yes, oh shame.
but I think
Also special and amazing.
this is a place to make sure to visit. If you come to Nieu-Bethesda, I
Yes.
think this is part
Yeah.
and parcel of what Nieu-Bethesda is about.
I think what I find fascinating is that she created her own world, which I love.
And during the times that she lived, I think people would not understand it at all.
Oh no, yes, I'm sure they would have thought she's really strange. We found one of the horses that's just walking about here. But they kick. Apparently they kick, so it shouldn't
Yeah.
go close.
They must be quite wild. I think he's trying to make a getaway.
Yeah, I think he is slowly running away. Yeah, so they just walk around in town. And you
Yeah.
can hear them, is it braying?
Yeah,
Neighing.
neighing. But there's evidence of them everywhere. I mean, the
Yes.
droppings is lying the whole
They
town.
do a lot of fertilizing of the town.
I think we're just going to drive past the front of Helen Martin's house, or the L house now. Okay, and here is Helen Martin's house from the front. I just get the feeling driving here, you can go back 100 years and it would have looked like this more or less.
Yes.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, now we're now looking for the road to Goats Brewery to go and see whether we can grab something to eat. So Nieu-Bethesda actually extends then on this side of the river.
Yeah.
You see quite a few houses.
These old houses are just fascinating. Oeg, jy's wat is 'n mooi ou straatjie. Kyk net hierso. Kyk, dit is mooi.
So we made a stop here in front of the brewery and Goats Deli. Apparently one can do some tasting of their locally brewed beer. I'm not much of a beer drinker, also not Annelie, but I think this is quite a unique opportunity to come and taste what the local offering is for some locally brewed beer. But the place itself is quite fascinating. But I see there's also a coffee roastery. That is much more to my liking. Why do I get the sense that dogs will be no problem here? You think this is the brewery itself, or what is this? Oh, here's the with the beers on tap. Yeah. Hello. So is this the where the actual beer is then on tap?
Yes, yeah. So we've got kegs down here.
Ah, okay. So you brew it on site.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am happy to pour essentially if you're stuck between two, a little taste
okay.
to try,
Yeah.
but it's just on the
Tell
house.
us more about the beers.
So we have the Karoo, which is kind of our standard. I like to say it tastes
Sorry,
like
sorry. What is your name?
Shannon.
Shannon. Thank you,
Yes.
Shannon, for
You're
telling
welcome.
us.
You guys too. The Karoo, I like to say it tastes like beer. It's just a good, well-rounded,
Okay.
full-bodied
okay.
beer. There's the honey ale, which is the Karoo with some honey in it, so it's slightly sweeter, but it's not a sweet beer by any means. There's the roasted ale, which is dark, more stout-like, quite rich. Apple cider, non-alcoholic ginger beer.
Oh.
Non-alcoholic. I will have that.
Ginger beer.
Yes.
The ginger beer is delicious.
Yes, I will have the non-alcoholic ginger beer. That sounds.
And I think I have the honey.
Honey beer.
Yes.
Perfect.
Me and you?
And then you'll have the cheese platter, no?
Yeah, the cheese platter. Yeah,
Ginger beer?
Yeah.
like the ginger beer for her as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Phew, this is a wonderful space. No?
No, this is so nice.
Not at the moment. Maybe when we have bubbles.
Okay, take a taste.
I can taste the honey. It's not strong. What do you think?
It's okay. But the ginger ale is very good. Yeah, so we are off again. We were told by a very friendly Pierre Hubert, he's actually the guy that helps us with
He's the host
of the house where we are staying, and he gave us a few tips of places where we should go.
Yes.
And one place that he really recommends is Stonefolk of Ongeluksloot. Now,
Sure.
It's quite a mouthful. Now,
Frikkie!
Frikkie is keeping on farting, so it's actually giving us a lot of exercise to get the windows down. If we just get this smell out. Frikkie, are you feeling better now?
He doesn't understand what we're on about.
Yeah. But he's been doing it.
Again.
He's been doing it since yesterday. It's actually quite.
You see, the thing with Frikkie is we don't always know when he eats something because he is like a little scavenger. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a problem.
So
Anyway,
in the
you
car
say.
it is bad, but it is actually quite embarrassing if he does it in other places where other people are.
He
with.
did at the owl house when we were sitting in the back of the video, watching that video.
Yeah.
He let one,
Yes.
and we were feeling very embarrassed because there were sitting people in front of us, and I'm sure they thought it was us.
My eyes were running a bit, but we survived that one. Anyway, we are now on our way to Stonefolk of Ongeluksloot. As if we have not had enough of sculptures today, this is another form of sculptures apparently made out of stone. We don't know much, but it is recommended to go. It's about 7 kilometers outside of Nieu-Bethesda, so we're taking a bit of a drive. We passed this yesterday, but if you come from this side, one is not quite sure what you are seeing sticking
No,
out
that's
of
really
this dam.
scary.
But it does not look right. What's happening in this dam? It's a she.
Is she wearing glasses?
Yes,
Oh my
it's a
goodness, this
woman
is
wearing
really
glasses.
scary.
It is so scary. I'm just going to have a bit of a closer look. Okay, that was the ghost of Nieu-Bethesda. Scary. Oh, here's the board. Stonefolk. It's in here. It's a closed gate. Ongeluksloot. Are you going to open up, Mia? Thanks.
We're teaching Mia.
Yeah, Mia is learning
We're
about
handing
gates.
down the rare skill.
The easy ones. She's getting the easy ones now.
In-service training.
The expert, of course, is under there. Frikkie, where are you sitting?
Shh.
This is not visible on camera, so nobody knows. Frikkie. Frikkie, I must say, never sits in the front.
No, he doesn't.
So
But
this is a real exception.
Yeah, but we're going to drive very slowly.
Yes. I find this quite weird. I mean, having this turn off and then just a dirt
Well,
road.
I think it's in keeping with Nieu-Bethesda that there's really interesting things that people do.
Because I really don't know what to expect.
Oh,
Are you seeing something?
where is
Oh, there is something. Okay, so we just stop here. Okay. This is the place to stop.
Is there only one stone
I
person?
don't think there's only one, but there
You have
is one to
walk.
see.
Oh, there's one there. Oh my
You
goodness.
don't spot them immediately.
Yeah, you've got to find them.
Let's go and have a look.
Am I taller?
No, he's slightly taller than you. Sure, this is really well done, eh? I think what makes it even more intriguing is that we don't know how many of these there are, and if you look down the pathway I can see at least two more sitting on the rock quite a distance to the front, but that means there's three that can be seen from here, but maybe you discover it as you walk around. I find this fascinating. As you said, I think this is so much in keeping with, I suppose, the mystery of a place like Nieu-Bethesda. What a wonderful find.
No, I think you're taller.
My buddy. How's it?
He's stone cold.
So this is half a Stonefolk. Then there's another one just sitting here up at the top. Frikkie. Well, I don't know whose idea this is, but
Yes, it's fascinating.
yeah, this is, if you want to have an experience that's a bit different, to how can I put it, to experience this area, you can surely make a visit to Stonefolk. I found this very entertaining. A bit of a path to get through back to the car.
Phew.
Okay, we exited the gate now at Stonefolk. This was a very interesting stop. I'm so glad we came.
Yes, I'm so glad Pierre told us about it.
If Pierre didn't tell us about this, we would never even have picked it up. So thank you, Pierre.
We're nearing the end of today with you, and we just want to show you one last beautiful thing.
Yeah, we probably left one of the most famous buildings in Nieu-Bethesda for last.
Yeah.
I suppose the Owl House is the most famous.
Yes, absolutely.
But probably then in second place is this beautiful church in Nieu-Bethesda.
Yeah.
And
We seem to have a thing for churches, but
Yeah.
it's just so unique to have this beautiful church in this arid environment. It's just the setting is so special.
you can see it being revealed there in front. I think it's still behind some houses, but beautiful white steeple. And yeah, we just checked. This congregation is quite old. The congregation already was established in 1878, but the church was built slightly later. The cornerstone was laid in 1905, but it still makes the church 120 years old.
Yes, that's something.
So it is, some parts of it is built from solid stone, and some of the stones are 2.5 meters long. So it's quite big building pieces that had to be maneuvered at that stage. I'm not sure if you can see it now, but we are approaching it. It's got a very beautiful steeple. Sure. And the watch clock on the tower is on time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Dutch Reformed Church in Nieu-Bethesda.
So before we show you this beautiful church, we're going to send Jorge up for the nice views. We just want to say a very special hello to Tanya and Leon from Karoo.
Yes.
We ran into them when we were at the brewery. It was so nice meeting them, and also so weird to be recognized by someone that knows so much about us. But it was really nice meeting you, and we hope you enjoy this one. And we'll see you on the road, because I think we're traveling in the same direction.
Yeah, they say they are following BRC. I'm not sure if it was Frikkie that was recognized first, but probably. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for your comments. We appreciate it.
Big shout out for you.
Yeah, so today was a different day to the previous 2 days. It brings us to the end of day 3. It was more spent just here in town. We saw very interesting things. And yeah, we're going to end this video off with some proper Jorge shots of this church and probably of the town itself. Yes. So thank you very much for joining us. Tomorrow we continue on day 4 to more interesting places. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And then until tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye.